Hello, everybody. It's me here, and I saw Dune today. I saw it in 3D. What are my thoughts about it? I loved it. Every second, every millisecond, every plank time, every minute, every year, every day, every month, every millennium. I love that movie. I've been waiting for that movie for 2 years, ever since it was announced. I never read the books. I am currently reading the first book right now. I remember when I was in high school, I watched the David Lynch film, well, in and out, because it's kind of cheesy. So, I don't know, I might watch it again if people want me to watch it and review it. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But this, especially since it was announced that Denis Villeneuve directed it, directed it. Well, but anyways, because I love Blade Runner 2049. That was one of my favorite films of all time. That was a film of 2017, and I yet to see an Arrival. I just haven't had the time to watch it. But anyways, Dune is based off the book by Frank Herbert, and it takes place in the year of, 10,191, I believe. Yeah. AG, which it was a new calendar system, so if I'm not mistaken, I think it actually takes place like 20 or 25,000 years in the future. There's this thing called the spice, which, it's what allows space travel, preserves life, extends life, is a hallucinogenic drug, and it's the most valuable resource in the universe. And it's only found in one planet called Arrakis, or Dune, as a big desert planet. It's inhabited by natives called the Fremen, and giant beast called the Shia Halud, or if I'm not mistaken, or sandworms, that feel vibration, which makes spice mining hard, because it was ruled by the House of Harkonnen, and their harvesting operations, because they were brutal rulers of the planet. They treated the Fremen like crap. The Fremen sabotaged their spice mining operations, and not only that, it's dangerous because of the worms themselves, who can feel vibrations. Even walking on sand is a death sentence, because they can feel your rhythmic patterns. It's like Tremors. Have you ever seen Tremors? I think Tremors is kind of like a parody of that. But no, I never watched Tremors. I don't care for it. Maybe I watch it because of sandworms. I don't know. But the Empire, the Imperium. It's just cool because it's kind of like Warhammer. The Imperium of Man. Not Imperium. It's just the Imperium. The Empire, or the Imperium, chose House Atreides to take over as Fife. It's fiefdom in the feudal. They rule a planet in service to the Imperium to take over Arrakis. Harkonnen is not happy with that. The Baron is not happy with that, and you have Duke Leto Atreides. He takes his people, including his son, the main character Paul Atreides, and they want to make peace with Arrakis, because House Atreides is the most powerful house in the Imperium, and the Empire, the Pasha Emperor, fears that he's going to take over the Empire, so he basically sends them to a trap where the Harkonnen can kill them off and then do that. But anyways, Paul Atreides is the new, he is the heir to the throne of Atreides. He's also the heir to the Bene Gesserit, who basically rule humanity's fate through secrecy. They control and steer, and they're also trying to breed a messiah. And you got a lot of politicians, you got a lot of politicking, like Game of Thrones type stuff. It's like, what's another? There's another, it's like Lord of the Rings type, there's a lot of politicking going on between houses. But anyways, they go on, on Trackus and all that. I'm not going to spoil it for you. That's just the general rundown. If you've read the book, you already know the story. If you for those who read the book, it covers half the book. I'm not going to tell you up to what point that it ends, but it covers half the story. This is part 1. When you watch the movie, the title, it shows Dune, and it says part 1. Part 2 is not officially greenlit yet. They're basing it off of how it does box office wise, and also how it does HBO wise, because it's on HBO Max. But I implore you, see it in the biggest screen you can. See it in 3D if you can. I know some people can't, but I love the visuals. Didn't even know it's a great. He is a mastercraft. I forgot the name of the cinematographer that does it. It's not Deacon like in Roger Deakins. It's like running, but the guy who did there was a movie that came out recently that he did. He does the guy who's going to shoot Batman. We'll see. But his cinematography is masterful. It's like paintings. Each scene when they show like the scope of it is like a painting. You see the backdrop. You see like a big ship. You see like all the little people because they're little compared to the scope of a ship or a sandworm. Or it's like looking at every like 5 seconds. It's like looking at a new painting. And the Hans Zimmer, which is one of my favorite composers, if not my favorite composer. You have that, and accompanying that, the scopeness of the scenery, and it's just, it's the perfect combination of sight and sound. And also the acting is great. It's got a lot of he's got a mixture of up and coming and big names. The kid who plays Atreides, Timothy, butcher his name, he's a good actor. He plays Paul Atreides. He's good on that. It's got Oscar Isaacs, who you know from the sequel trilogy of Star Wars. He plays his father, Leto Atreides. You have Rebecca Ferguson, who plays Lady Jessica, Paul's mother. And you have Josh Brolin, you have Jason Momoa, you have all these like good actors that are playing their parts very well. And you have Stellan Skarsgård, who plays Baron Harkonnen, which is basically the bad guy. He plays LA Stellan Skarsgård. His whole family's the whole family's number of great actors. But I really like that. Then you got Zendaya, who plays Shani. Or let me give you one. You will see more of her in the part 2. She kind of comes in later on, but you will see her more in part 2. Like, oh boy, we need to get this money. We need to get this film to make $1 billion in the box office. That is the goal. See it in theaters. If you got HBO Max, watch it in HBO Max. If you like it, go to the movie theaters and see it. I mean, y'all spend a few extra bucks. If you're bored, got nothing to do, go see Dune. You like science fiction, go see Dune. You like Star Wars, Star Trek, Lord of the Rings, go see Dune. Do it. Do it. Do it. We got 2 weeks before Eternals comes out, because that's where all of it, which is the next big movie I want to see. So, see Dune. I give it a 20 out of 10. I love that movie. It is already my movie of 2021. There's like 4 more movies I want to see. There's The Matrix, but I'm not hyped. The Matrix, I'm not expecting that to be really. I mean, you're gonna want to love it, but I'm not expecting it to be very as good as Dune. So I'm gonna finish reading the book, get reading that. I'm gonna read Dune Messiah because he didn't even knew he's gonna do a trilogy, which you got Dune Part 1, Part 2, and then Messiah. Anyways, thanks for watching the video. Y'all have a great evening, great morning, whatever. Like, subscribe, it helps a lot. Y'all have a wonderful day. Peace.